Hey guys, it's your girl Naturally Nata here. I'm here today with another video for you guys. I am going to be doing a full hair and makeup tutorial complete with a purple wig and a purple eyeshadow look. Today I use the Jaclyn Morphe collab in Bling Boss. I told you guys I was coming with 4 separate videos for this collection, and this is my second video. If you did not see the first one, be sure to click the eye right above right here, but I decided for this one I would go ahead and give you the whole look. So you'll be seeing all that from my wig installation to my eyeshadow tutorial using this palette. Did it work for me? Whew. Just please stay tuned and watch and see how this eyeshadow palette performed for me. Hope you guys like this look, and if you want to see how I got it, just please stay tuned. But before we get into it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the red button below and the bell right beside it so you can be notified of all of my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my second review of the Vault collection, the Bling Boss palette eyeshadow review, and this wig review. Alright guys, so this wig is by Nata, which is a company that's on Amazon. It is an Amazon Prime company and it is an Asian company, but you can get this wig in 2 days because it is Amazon Prime. As you can see, it comes in like a black plastic bag. Most wigs from Amazon come in a bag like that, and it's beautiful, beautiful color, nice curls. I like the hair quality. It's not too fake like plastic or anything like that. Look at all that lace that's in the front. You have a lot of space in the front that's just all lace, which I really like. So let's hop right on into the eyes. We're doing a purple hair and makeup tutorial, so we're going to use the Bling Boss palette, which is this one right here. I showed you guys last time. All you do is just pull that little string, the little ribbon, and all of the palettes come out. Let's take a look. It's fresh. I have not used it. And this is what it looks like right here. Very beautiful. You can see me on my TV over here that I have plugged up. Hey. But yeah, this is what it looks like right here. Lots of like purples and berry tones and like shimmers, and wow. So the first shade I'm going to take is this one right here, which is called Hush Hush. And I'm just going to blend that into my crease. This shade matches perfectly with my hair. And I'm bringing that all the way into my inner corner, as you can see. The next shade, I'm going to take Rockstar, with this shade right here, which is so pretty. What I'm going to do is just take this smaller blending brush right here and take Rockstar and just try to keep it a bit lower than the other shade, than the first shade. Oh wow. I don't know if you got, look at that. It was patchy. It's pretty patchy, but if I just pack, we'll be okay. We're gonna have to pack. It's a bit patchy. Right, so I did pack that all on my lid, and it was not that bad. It did seem a little patchy at first, but as long as I just packed it instead of like swiping it, it works pretty dang good. And as you can see, it's very pigmented. So I'm going back into Hush Hush and taking that original brush that I took, and I'm just gonna blend that top portion out so there's no harsh line. Okay. I'm a bit confused because it seems like the second shade, Rockstar, just went completely away. Like where I just had put it directly in my crease. And then I started blending above it and it just disappeared. So I'm gonna try this again. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna take a different brush. This is another one of the Anastasia brushes. Let's see if that. Okay. Do you guys see that? Okay. I'm repacking it on. I feel like my eyes look pretty bad right now, and it's not blending whatsoever. Like, and when I do blend it, it's just It's making, like, there's a line right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's making this horrible line and it's just not blending. This is pretty bad right now. As of right now, I'm saying this is not seeming like it's even worth $15. We're gonna try to save this eye look. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do a halo eye. So I'm just gonna take the same concealer right here and I'm gonna just put some in the center of my eyelid. This is not good though so far, guys. This is not good. Oh, but I feel like I am a queen of making it work. That's what I do with my life. I just make it work. So we are going to try to save this eye look. And like, I noticed on my inner corner on this eye, like it's like, no, it's on this eye. Yeah, my inner corner on this eye right here, that shade Rockstar that I put there is just like completely blended away. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like completely gone. We're gonna try to save this though. I'm gonna try to take Rockstar, which is the same shade that I was using that's really like blending completely away. I'm gonna mix it with this shade right here, which is called Mystic. And I'm gonna pack those two on the inner and outer corner to create that halo eye and get like really smoky. Oh man, guys, this is horrible. Look at this. It's like sticking in certain places. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had this experience where it was like this bad. I'm not even... Oh my god. Any of the eyeshadow, you know, normally if I do this, any of the eyeshadow that I would get on the concealer wouldn't totally change color. As you can see, if it got on the concealer, it turned this really dark, weird color. But then the inner corner is all like light and like powdery and patchy. Wow, I'm really mad right now. Like, this is not working. And I'm still gonna try to make it work. I promise you I am, guys. I look like poop. I'm taking some more of Hush, that original shade, and I'm gonna try to blend this out, baby. I'm gonna try to blend this out. Oh, I literally have never had experience like this where it was just like fail. Like, I've never had that. I've never had that, like trying a new product out. This is really bad. And I've never really had to say that. I've never had to say that before. I'm in shock. Whew. This is bad, guys. This is really bad. Like, it looks horrible right now. It looks bad. But we're gonna go in with a shimmer now and try to save this thing. If it still looks bad after I add this shimmer on, I'm still gonna save it, and I'm gonna show you how. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna spray my brush with a little of this Mario Badescu because I don't want to even take any chances with this. I don't think it's gonna be pigmented. This palette is not up to par already, so I'm not even gonna take no chances. What I'm gonna do is take Glitz and Glam, and I'm gonna put that in the center of my eyelid on this concealer. Okay, that's pretty. It worked really, really nicely. So, but as you can see, like on the inner and outer corners of my halo eye, it looks like really, really patchy and like weird. It looks horrible. So I'm just gonna cover that up with another one of these shimmers. I'm gonna take Gem, which is the darkest shimmery, like really bright. It's bright and dark at the same time. And I'm going to spray my brush again with the Mario Badescu. So it won't look so freaking patchy. Okay, now it's working. That took forever, but it's finally working. At first, it just, I don't know what's wrong with those mattes that I use. It's like not, Even this shimmer does not want to go over it. Just like does not want to adhere to my eye. Wow, guys. Wow. That was horrible too. Took me forever to get that on. I kept spraying my brush like 10,000 times with the Morphe. Usually I spray it once and I might have to spray it one more time on the other side to do the other eye. But it wouldn't have never taken me that long and that much spray to get the shimmer on. That gem shade swatched really nicely, but it's not as nice on the eyes. You definitely probably cannot use that without any type of Fix Plus or spray, setting spray, something. That was hard to work with. So now I'm spraying even more on that same brush that I use gem on, and I'm going to take Berry Treasure, which is this cool shade right here. This one swatched the best, and I'm really just, wow. Okay, that's coming out really nicely onto the brush. Okay, this one might be nice. I'm gonna just put this on the outer corner, the very outer corner. Okay, that's pigmented AF. It's swirling in the pan like some liquid, like a creamy shade. I'm using the original brush that I use Hush Hush with. Hush Hush was decent, and I'm just going to blend that out. Oh my god. You can't blend these. It transferred up into my upper crease. Oh my god. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Okay. But I have to blend this out. I can't leave it like that. So I'm just patting it, kind of like swirling it in a circle in the same spot. That one was so liquidy. What the hell is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, what the hell? Wow, guys, I don't know. I'm taking this clean side of the brush and I'm just gonna wipe it off, and see, it just wipes right off. These shades do not stay where they're supposed to, so I'm just gonna wipe it. I'm wiping it with the brush, and you can see it's like literally coming off my eye. This is horrible. Do not purchase this palette. The look is coming out bomb. I talked so much ish before I left, and then I finished up my face and everything, and I mean, wow, I really love it now. Like, the palette, I'm not gonna lie, the palette's not great. This thing was very difficult to work with. So what I'm gonna do, I'm scared. What I'm gonna do is take Berry Treasure. I'm taking this like flat definer brush. It's by Morphe also. It's in their Eye Slay set. I'm gonna pack that really close to my lash line like black eyeliner, sparkly black eyeliner. Take a little pencil brush like this, and I'm going to take, man, I'm scared of these mattes, but I need a matte shade, man. I wonder if I could just keep it all sparkly under there. Let's try it. I'm going to take this shade, Gem, the bright purple, and I'm going to, yes, I'm going to take Gem, and I'm going to spray my brush because, whew, it was rough. So, I'm going to pack that on my lower lash line. I'm going to blend the black out on the outer and the inner corner, like exactly where I have Gem at on my top lash line. Gem is not really sticking, man. It's not sticking, of course. Like, it wasn't sticking to my upper lash line, so I'm having to like keep going back in this thing. I'm just dusting it on my arm to get some of this excess, to get some of that excess purple off, and then I'm gonna go back into Glitz and Glam, which is this one right here that we use in the center of the lid. And I'm gonna spray my brush again, and I'm gonna put that right in the center. Highlight my inner corner now. I highlighted my face with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighters, Chic Freak, and then I mixed it with one of her new like foil highlighters, and in 7 Day Weekend, I believe. I could have just used that mixture to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, but I really want to go back into the palette. So I think I'm going to take this shade, which is called Bling Bling. Okay, that's pretty. And I didn't even use any type of spray. Yes, and that, okay, that's cute. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left on the brush and highlight up here It really needs some highlighting because I took the eyeshadow pretty high because, I mean, I was blending my life away just trying to save this at first. But I'm still not going to do too much, and I'm going to go back in with the original blending brush that I use with Hush Hush and blend that together. To finish off the hair, I just went ahead and took off my silk scarf. I've had the silk scarf on because I use my normal method of using the Got To Be freeze blasting spray to adhere the wig down to my head, and then I put the silk scarf on just to make sure that it's stuck. So when you tie it down for, I would say 10 to 15 minutes or even more, it will definitely stick to your head. So now the wig is stuck. So I'm going to just make it look a bit more natural. With these wigs, the lace is extremely bright, as you can see. I honestly could have put a little foundation on the inside of the lace before I put the wig on, but I'm going to just do it a different way. I'm going to create some baby hairs first. I want to cover the black part of my hair that's hanging out. What are those called? Your sideburns? Yes, my black sideburns that are showing. I'm going to create some purple sideburns basically. So I'm cutting the hair with some hair shears, and then I'm going to smooth it down with some Gorilla Snot gel, my favorite gel to use with wigs, and I'm just going to keep snipping that and laying it down with the gel until I get it to the desired length and look that I want. And then I'm just going to cut some more hair around the perimeter of the wig, basically just to create some baby hairs. I'm not cutting too much or cutting it too short. I'm just going to swoop it around the front where that bright white type of lace is, just to conceal it a bit more. And I'm laying it down with that Gorilla Snot gel. And then I'm going to also add a bit more foundation. This is just whatever's left over on this brush that I used on my face. I didn't add any extra foundation to it. And then I'm just going to brush the wig out. To make sure that it's super duper flat, I'm taking this Andes plug-in hot comb, and I'm just going to run that along the top portion of the hair to make sure that it's extremely flat and to get that nice little hump in the front. As you can see, to make that look nice and pretty. These tools right here are really, really good for laying your wig flat against your scalp so it looks, you know, not bumpy or anything like that. And then I'm going to go back in with my handy dandy Nata body silk scarf. I don't know what I would do without this thing. And I'm going to tie my hair down again. Once I had my hair tied down for about 10 to 15 more minutes, I took that off. And now I'm going to spray my hair with my wig setting spray that I love, that I got from the beauty supply. And that will just make your hair stay exactly where it is right now. That hump in the front will be there at the end of the day. So after I sprayed it and set my hair down in place, I'm taking some more of that Fenty Beauty foiled kilowatt highlighter, and this one is in 7-Day Weekend again. It's that I use both of those mixed together. That's in that little duo, and I just highlighted my shoulders and also my collarbone. This is the finished look. I really love how everything turned out with the eyeshadow and the hair. The wig is a definite win. I love it. Even though this is supposedly a cosplay wig, this is not a cosplay wig to me. It's something that I would definitely wear out, and that I did wear out, and I love it so much. The quality is amazing, especially for the affordable price. The eyeshadow, that's another story. So if you're interested in seeing my final thoughts, just please stay tuned. Finished hair and makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm absolutely loving the look. Very purpley, lavendery, and it came out beautifully. It was an extreme struggle at first, but it ended up turning out really beautifully. As far as the Bling Boss palette, it's $15, and I'm really on the fence as to whether it's even worth that, because people that are going to spend $15 are probably wanting something blendable and easy to work with, because they're probably, you know, not I'm not a professional, but they're probably not really into, like, they might not even know what they're really doing. So I feel like people that spend $15, like small amounts, on eyeshadow palettes are more beginner type people. And if I was a little bit more of a beginner than I already am, I like to say I'm intermediate. If I was a beginner like I was like a year ago,
this eyeshadow look probably would have came out looking a horrible mess, but I just kept it going. And I know a lot of people that are actually professionals are not gonna want to go through what you have to go through to get this to work. So I'm not sure who this palette would really be for, which really makes me say that it's not even worth it. A beginner is not gonna even know what to do. They're gonna give up, and a professional is probably gonna give up too. So I really don't know who this is for, to be honest. It was way too difficult to deal with, and I panicked way too many times. And most people don't want to panic when they're doing their makeup. They just want it to work. So I have to pass on this one. I really did enjoy the first one, Armed and Gorgeous, but I was with the vault at first, but this has kind of changed my mind and has really made me understand why other people were not a big fan of this collection. And for all the hype and all of like the everything and the amazingness of the first Jaclyn Hill palette, I just don't understand why this is so horrible. I don't know. This is not good. I mean, it's not good. I don't know why you would get this, because it's too difficult to use for a beginner, too difficult for a professional. They don't have time for this. I don't know. I'm really disappointed. The shimmers worked way better than the mattes. This matte Rockstar and this matte right here, Mystic, were horrible, patchy, blended away. It was disgusting looking, honestly, but the only thing that saved the day were the shimmers. The only shadow that was a matte that worked for me was Hush Hush. Let me know what you guys think of the look down below, and have you gotten the Vault collection? Have you gotten any of the palettes from this collection? Have you used any of them? Have you had a similar situation that I've had from using this? Please let me know down in the comments below. As far as the hair, I'm in love with it. It's another great Amazon wig. I have another wig, pink one, that's kind of like this from a different company, but it's the same concept with all that lace in the front, which I really like, and it just looks really good. I love the quality of the hair. Be sure to check the description box below, because I'll have all the details about this company, and I'm going to be doing another review for them coming up, and I've already worn this wig and the wig is really good. And other than that, guys, I can't wait to hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.